Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The vision of Doral Academy Charter Middle High School is to set the standard for outstanding student achievement while providing a safe and nurturing academic environment.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Juliana Guerra.
And I'm Nicolas Castillo. Today is Friday, October 10th, 2025.
And we thank you for joining us this morning for the 5th episode of the 7th season of our weekly show,
The Rise. Each day can be an opportunity to grow if we step into the unknown, whether you're a new teacher, a new student, or you're joining a new club, or just finding your place in the Firebird family.
It's true that it takes a great deal of bravery to reach beyond our boundaries. Coming up on today's show, we uncover an event consisting of our Doral police officers bonding with children of special needs.
A story on how a student stepped outside of his comfort zone and embraced a new crowd, a look into our school sports and how they are constantly expanding past their barriers to improve day by day.
All of this and more coming up on this week's edition of The Rise.
We may not realize the struggle that some children with special needs face, but a supportive space can help them gain confidence and grow beyond their boundaries.
As a community, we can help each other discover new heights and potential. On that note, here's Nicole Rabath sharing a look into an event that made an impact in the lives of kids with special needs, where police officers joined them in a game of basketball.
Stepping out of your comfort zone isn't always easy, especially for kids on the spectrum. But today's game between local officers and these amazing kids show how sports can build confidence. I'm Nicole Rabath, and here's how courage takes to court.
She's really hard on herself, honestly, and she likes to be like perfect at everything. And so I think sports and teamwork is really good for her because she has to rely on other people, and she learns how to cooperate, and she learns how to work with a team. And so today, for example, like as the time went on, you could see that she started becoming more engaged and more confident in herself. And by the end, she had a great game.
Badges and Buckets is a City of Doral event that brings together kids on the spectrum and police officers using basketball to help them step out of their comfort zone.
On a day-to-day basis, we're dealing with upset people and their worst time in their life. And now we can step out of our comfort zone, we can step away from the police role and into a basketball player role.
Through such events, kids on the spectrum overcome personal boundaries and experience growth through connection within the court.
Well, I get very excited and happy about this event, and also it's an exciting event that special needs event has, where City Doral kids have autism and special needs.
Signing out from Firebird TV, I'm Nicole Rabath.
I don't know about you, Juli, but I feel a slight breeze in the air. It's a sign that the muggy summers are long gone and Christmas is officially here.
I think we're jumping a little too far ahead, Nico. We still have Halloween and Thanksgiving to get through. But you're right though, the weather has finally been cooling down. Today we can expect a high of 86 degrees and a low of 75, with an 80% chance of scattered rain throughout the day. Although we may be jumping over rain puddles, we can enjoy the slight drop in temperature. But don't let the heavy clouds catch you by surprise. Make sure to keep your umbrellas close.
This weekend, the trend continues as we will have lows of about 70 to 73 and highs of 80 to 83, with only a 40% chance of rain on Saturday and nothing but sunshine on Sunday.
Unity turns effort into success, and that's exactly what's happening this week. 3 of our Doral's creative media programs, FB Digital, Firebird TV, and Photography, are coming together to represent our school in this year's FSPA Quick Turns competition.
For those who don't know, FSPA is a statewide journalism challenge where students have limited time to create a complete project. Together, they're showing what collaborations really look like, combining creativity and passion to bring home a top placement for Doral. At a school like Doral with so many extracurricular opportunities, some students don't realize the advantages of the experience and having a huge network of friendships.
Well, maybe Firebirds would feel more inspired by the story of a student who pushed beyond his boundaries and stepped into the vast world of school clubs.
Listen, I normally don't do clubs, but I decided that maybe it's time for a little change. But something feels off. You're supposed to make connections and learn in this club. Why am I not doing either of those? Maybe I'm doing this whole club thing wrong. I have an idea. Next meeting, I'll get there early. Great, I'm one of the first ones here. Maybe I can take this moment to meet someone new. Alright, I guess clubs aren't so bad. Maybe I'll start joining more of them. Either way, I think it's about time I grew out of my comfort zone.
In light of that story, the best way to expand our limits is by getting involved right here on campus.
Whether it's joining a new club, attending a meeting, or trying something you've never done before, every step counts.
Here are your weekly announcements to help you stay connected and encourage you to move past your comfort zone. Juniors, if you're interested in attending the junior trip, don't forget to participate in the Class of 2027 fundraiser ending on October 14th. More information can be found on Instagram at Firebirds 2027.
Quill and Scroll Honor Society will be having their first meeting on Tuesday, October 14th at 2:30 p.m. in room 315C.
Girls soccer tryouts will be taking place on Tuesday, October 14th from 2:45 to 4 p.m. for high school and 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. for middle school. Tryouts will continue on Thursday, October 16th from 2:45 p.m. to 5 p.m. for high school and middle school.
This month, Doral Green Club has partnered with the Kindness Kids Project to host a drive which donates stationery and hygiene products to a local children's hospital. Make sure to email doralgreenclub@gmail.com to submit proof of your drive completion.
There's no doubt our Firebird athletes know what it means to step out of their comfort zones. From intense practices to tough competitions, they're constantly pushing their limits and chasing growth.
Let's catch up with Janice Grullon to see how our teams have been leaving it all on the field this season.
Good morning, Firebirds. Fall sports are in full swing and our athletes are bringing the heat this season. Let's see how they've been doing so far and take a look on what's to come next week. Next week is homecoming week, so make sure to show your school spirit and come support all of our athletes. Starting off, on Wednesday, our swim team will be competing against Westminster at Doral Aquatics. That same day and Thursday, our golf team is in action as they continue their strong season with a match at 3 p.m. at Miami Springs. Later on Thursday, we'll have our homecoming game at 7 p.m. against Spanish River on our home field. Now let's take a look on how our Firebirds performed this week.
Starting off strong, on Tuesday, our volleyball team took down Boca Raton in a close 3-2 match. Yesterday, they celebrated their seniors and kept the momentum going with another win against Archbishop Carroll, finishing with a score of 3-0. Now let's take a look at how these seniors have made an impact on one of their teammates.
I think our seniors play a really big role in the team in general. I think they bring a lot of passion to the team and a lot of confidence, and they just bring a lot to the team. And I think we all love them for that reason.
Signing off from Firebird TV, I'm Janice Grullon. Now back to your anchors.
That wraps up this week's edition of The Rise. Make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms at Firebird TV to stay updated with all things school news.
From all of us here at Firebird TV, we wish you a fantastic Friday and an even better weekend.